favorite cookie in the whole world. Of course, my cookie killer.
Jenn. A day in the life of Jenn Dory, finally. Early on the garage cardio, while it's like 100 degrees outside.
It's hot. Sweat is just dripping.
Is this part of the secret of the prep?
Vegas garage cardio is the secret.
Thank you for having us at your house.
Of course, thank you guys for coming over.
I know, I'm so excited. How many weeks?
We are just under 7 weeks now from Tampa.
7 weeks from defending her title at the Tampa Pro.
Yes,
How exciting.
Super excited, and then I did get invited to the Arnold, so we're going to be doing the Arnold after, and then hopefully Olympia again.
What do you mean hopefully?
I got to qualify.
You have to qualify?
That's why I'm doing Tampa.
So hold on, so what's the deal at the Olympia? Who qualifies directly from the year before?
First place.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow. They make you guys work for it, huh? Wow.
Yeah, so Tampa, I have to qualify there, and then hopefully Olympia.
So basically, the only person qualified from last year is Janet, and that's it?
And then any prior winners. So like
Oh yeah.
Angelica, Issa,
Yeah, Ashley, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Wow. Well, that's tough for you guys. Ah, you'll get there. Well, in my head, I'm she's going for sure.
That's what I'm telling myself. So
I know.
no choice.
Wow.
So
So
just-
you only won Tampa once,
yeah,
right?
so in 2018 I did Tampa.
Yeah.
I was second.
Gotcha.
And Laura Lee won that year. And then last year I won it, so this year we're going back.
Nice.
Hopefully win it again.
Is it more pressure to compete? So you already won to try to defend it, or how do you see it?
It's kind of both, because in a way it's like I feel confident going into it.
You're the front
in the
runner.
sense that
Yeah.
I know people are expecting me to do well, which is a positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can also look at it as pressure being negative. If you want to get, I guess, like overwhelmed by it. I just try and look at it as a positive thing. So it's like people are expecting me to do well.
Yeah.
Because they support me and believe in me. And we won't focus on any of the other negative ones.
There you go.
So yeah.
Focus on the good only.
Focus on the good.
Awesome.
Pressure is a good thing. It makes you work harder. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk a lot today, throughout the day. We're going to kind of show people the behind the scene of what it's like for you during prep.
Yep.
I'm especially excited to see what you're eating. People always want to know, what is she eating to look like this? You know, your recipe, your food and all that stuff. That's always a big one. And people don't really focus on that too much.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. And we're going to go train, of course. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
All right.
Jimmy situation. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
That's right there. That's extra clicks right here. That's extra views when there's dogs in the video. You know that. All right. So who is this, Jenn?
This is Cosmo. This is mommy's baby, Cosmo.
This is Cosmo. Flex has got one like this. That's called Cosmo.
Yeah.
This is
He is huge.
a big boy.
What do you feed him?
You're gonna see in a minute.
How much does he weigh?
That's Chino. He's just over 100 pounds. Say hi to Uncle Dave. Yeah? You hungry?
He is so nice. Like he's very gentle for a big dog.
He's gentle. He's a little bit more.
He's a spaz.
Yeah,
a little bit.
He's a little spaz.
I love the house, guys. This is great. Let me kind of give like a overview. Why this is for bodybuilders. This is perfect kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's big.
Look at
That
this.
was a selling point, and the pantry was a selling point too, because we needed a lot of space, you know. So
Oh boy.
you'll notice that everything is kind of taken over by Jennifer.
Yeah. Do you have a sponsor, Jenn?
Yeah, Jen, do you have a sponsor?
HD muscle.
Here's my sponsor. You know what I mean? Behind everything. You know?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Shout out to HD muscle.
Yes.
If you guys ever doubted if I actually
Yeah, there you
used
go.
the product,
Shout out to High Tech.
Nice.
if I shout out
Yeah, you
my
can put a lot
video.
of stuff in there.
You get the rice and grinds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The bags, the cool bags.
The wolf pack.
Yeah, everyone's got those bags.
Yeah, everyone's got those bags.
Yeah.
We have pink.
I like it. You can put even more stuff in there. You get a lot of room.
Come on. Good boy.
Very cool. So you guys just moved into this house early in the year, you told me, so just a few months ago.
Yeah.
Nice.
So before it was always my place, and now it's Jennifer's and my place.
Nice.
Right? So,
There you go. Very
I
cool.
was moved in here in January,
Yeah,
beginning of the year.
I like it. I like it. What is that? Is that whose food is that? The dogs?
This is the dog food.
Okay.
Yeah. So
He is very, very specific about the dog food.
very
Really?
specific with the dog food. We feed our dogs animal organs. So this is the beef heart with beef liver,
It's really
and this is
gross.
the beef. This is the beef intestines. This is the tripe. Okay, the lining of the stomach.
Where do you get this stuff?
Get it at the butcher.
Really?
And raw goat's milk.
Wow.
Also, I feed them white rice and cod liver oil.
No wonder he's jacked.
Yeah, that's what I jack.
It's all protein.
That's what I jack.
It's a bodybuilder's dog for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
so
All
we,
right.
we didn't have the housekeeper come in, so we have a housekeeper come once a week, and she kind of keeps it pretty
Yeah, it's
tidy.
nice. It's
Because
nice.
with the dogs and just us in and out of the house and
Yeah.
the kitchen, you know.
I like how open it is. You
Yeah.
know, it's all like very nice and open and bright and awesome. Great neighborhood too, right by the mountains.
Yeah, great neighborhood.
like it.
We're just a little bit south of the strip in the area called Inspirata.
Yeah, you're
And-
close to
and-
Dominic
Very
Cardon's.
close.
Yeah.
3 minutes away, around the corner.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I told her. I said, I'm kind of reminds me when I go to Dom's. The first
Yeah.
time I went over there, I'm like, where is this
Where
place?
is
It's
it?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, you would never think it's Vegas,
Right?
but
Yeah, and it's like what's nice is that in Vegas you can, and you know this now because
Yep.
you live here, but people automatically think that you live near the strip.
Yep.
And they think the strip consumes most of the city, which it does. It's actually in the center of the city, and it's like a stadium effect.
Mm-hmm.
The neighborhoods go, and the suburbs go out like this.
expand out,
Right. So
outward.
we're on the south side,
Yeah,
which is like close. We're in the middle of the desert, kind of.
yeah.
Like sometimes my friend Alan and I, he's a police officer. We go out in the desert, like just for like 5 minutes from here. We shoot our guns and stuff. You know.
Oh, Alan's great.
Yeah.
So that's why you're leaving on Wednesday.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm leaving on Wednesday to go.
Puerto Rico,
to
right?
For the Puerto Rico Pro, but it's in Bahamas.
Okay.
By Tim Gardner and my
Nice.
friend Alan Alvera. Who's
Yeah, we filmed him
Yeah,
with you. Yeah,
that's right.
He's great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the dog food. That's
Nice.
Jen's food.
Okay, we're gonna go
Yeah.
see what she's eating
Sure.
because I have questions. So what meal is this, Jen?
This is breakfast. We just did cardio. First
Wow.
time I wake up.
So you eat late.
Yeah.
It's like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's your first meal? You're not hungry by 10? You must be starving.
No.
No, you're good? Okay.
I like to eat a little bit later in the day. Usually I'll wait
Okay.
till like 10:30 to eat.
Oh,
At
wow.
least, sometimes even 11. I get up, I do 45 minutes of cardio. You guys saw I was just doing the arc. I'll either do that or incline walk. Just steady state, low intensity, nothing crazy. Get a good sweat going, and then
That's easy.
get started with breakfast, his breakfast, my breakfast. And we're gonna do some client work.
So first meal around 10-ish. What time's your last meal? How many meals a day? 6?
I do 5 meals a day.
5 meals, okay.
Yeah,
It'd be
so I
tough
try and
otherwise.
spread them out.
Okay, so what time is the last meal?
Depends on what time I'm going to bed. Usually around like 9ish.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can squeeze all those meals between 10 and 9?
Yeah,
So you eat like every 2 hours?
yeah, about that.
Okay.
So usually I'll eat, depending on when I train. Usually I train later in the afternoon. Today
Uh-huh.
we're going to train a little bit earlier, so I'll probably eat, do some work, and go train. And then when we get home, we'll eat the rest of those meals.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. All right, I'm going to watch you while you cook.
So right now I just have some veggies. I'm going to do an egg white omelet for me. Mark's going to have egg whites and 2 whole eggs with oats. So I have some mushrooms, some bell peppers, zucchini, asparagus, and onions that I'm going to put on the pan first.
Yum.
And then make an omelet.
Awesome. All right.
Did you eat already?
Yes. Yeah, I got to eat early, man. I'm starving.
And Sean, I'm only eating oats right now and not rice and grinds because Dorie and Hamilton, my coach, told me to eat oats right now. So you take it up with him.
yeah.
Just for now, just for now.
You're smart. Yeah. Disclaimer, just in case someone says something, because you never know who's gonna see
There
this.
you go.
I know you're presenting. There you go. When have you been training lately?
In Mecca.
Because I know you don't go around the same time, so you go later, or what's going on?
Here's the thing,
been
because
traveling.
I've been traveling a lot with clients.
Right,
and
right.
just because, Jen and I just started with Fit Body Fusion.
Oh, can you talk about that?
Yeah, of course, we can talk about anything. Fit Body Fusion is a huge team coaching, online coaching business that's owned
Lifestyle.
by Lifestyle Transformation. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so we cater to all types of people, whether it's competition or lifestyle transformation, anyone. And you know, we've been fortunate to be working with Jamie DeBernard, who owns the company. Jennifer has a lot more clients than I do, but you know, it's nice because we have enough that we can manage.
Yes,
you know
yes, yes.
I'm doing more competition people. Jen is doing both, right? So that's kept me very busy. So that's why I was training early in the gym, and you would see me more often. But now it's kind of like
it's hit and miss depending on
like
how
Jay
much you
said,
gotta
the dream
do.
is over. So,
Gotcha.
I'm now just focused on business, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So I train when I can.
But you still look. I mean, you still look. I mean, Jay was telling me off camera. He said, "Man, Mark, I've never seen Mark look so big. I don't know what he's doing, but so whatever you're doing, it seems to be working right now."
I'm eating a lot.
Is that what it is?
She's feeding me.
Yeah.
She's making sure I get my meals in.
That's the secret.
Yeah, that's the secret.
Yeah, you gotta eat.
Yeah. So many years I was under eating, you know.
Yeah, that's
Trying-
awesome.
trying
Well,
to
congrats
eat.
on the new business. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really happy. It's been going really well, and it's very lucrative. You know,
Yeah.
and you know, we get to help people every day.
Yeah.
So it's great.
It's fulfilling.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
that's awesome. Cool. Ah, it smells good already. Let's see what she's doing over here. Ah, yes. I may have to eat soon again. I brought my food though, so you won't have to feed
I was
me.
gonna say, you hungry? Yeah. So we like to use pasture-raised eggs.
Okay.
Okay, so
He does.
I do.
Where do you get this?
He's
So
bougie.
we get Smiths or Sprouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not bougie. I just like eggs that I like eggs that.
Cage free.
I'm a little bit bougie.
Very
Yeah,
bougie.
cage free. You know, pasture raised means they have like a certain amount of area that they can move around
Okay.
and stuff like that. So, and it honestly, it just tastes better.
You do
Yeah.
actually. You'll notice the taste and the color of the yolk is really different
Yeah, so.
compared to regular eggs.
There you go. Shameless plug. You see this,
There you
Jay?
go. See that, Jay?
He's wearing it. Shout out to Flex and Jay. You get your bases covered.
That wasn't even planned. That wasn't even planned. It's just it's my uniform.
It just happened that way.
It's a uniform.
Oh. Jen, you've been doing the online training for a while now. How long have you been doing this?
I've been a coach for about 6 years now online.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been working with Fit Body Fusion now for a few months.
Nice.
And then it's been awesome. I mean, I have about 65 clients right now, I think.
Wow.
So my roster filled up pretty quick. I still have room for a few more clients, and then I'm loving it. It's been amazing. I have some awesome clients I get to work with, competition prep and lifestyle clients, and you guys will see me doing updates in a little bit. So that's why I usually train a little bit later. I
Yeah.
like to get my work done first thing,
Gotcha.
just so it's out of the way, and then I train after usually.
How many hours a day at 65 clients right now? How many hours a day would you say it takes you to just deal with that, like on a daily? Probably depends if there are people competing.
So I try
or,
and split all my clients up on different days to stagger their check-ins.
Yeah.
So Monday through Friday I do client check-ins, and I probably have about, like 10 to 15 clients each day depending on
Okay.
the day. So that way I don't have, 65 clients to check in on one day.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
people
yeah.
check in once a week, and then I split it Monday through Friday, just
Gotcha.
so it's staggered. Yeah.
Nice. That's smart. What are you doing?
He's
Behind the scene?
filming us.
That's right. All right.
So they know that when it's time to eat, they have to work for their food, right? So sit. No, you can't get up. Don't try to show off in front of Dave. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. That's what they live for. They live for hugs, kisses, and food, and walks.
Why don't you play a joke on him and give the little one
Yeah. Well,
to Chino?
the little one will smash his food and literally wait till Chino is done.
Just in case there's
Bullies
some.
him and then licks his bowl dry. He's crazy to look at.
I know. Yeah.
You know?
He's got a little guy complex.
Yeah.
Pretty color. What color is that? What is it
So
called?
he's considered a merle.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a merle coat,
Oh,
and
nice.
Chino is a lilac coat. So they're both very sought out colors.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen those too much.
Like Flex, I'm really into the dogs.
Yeah.
You know? So that's probably my next career. Since my bodybuilding dream is over, says Jay.
Ah, jeez. He's such a jerk. Sometimes I don't know why. I said, why are you telling him that, man? If he likes to compete, let him compete. What do you care? He tells me the same thing all the time though. But then he changes his mind. Like he'll see some.
He'll change his mind sometimes.
I know. You'll see some old people who look
Yeah.
good. Older people, I shouldn't say old people in competition. He's like, Dave, this guy's 54. Look, you can still do it. Then I'm like, I thought you told me the dream was over.
Yeah. The thing is, if I get lean and he sees me, he'll be like, oh, okay. Then he'll be like
All
more.
over.
Then he'll be more. What is it?
One of your eggs exploded.
Oh. Then he'll be like more like maybe, you know. But he's right. You know, we spoke about, you know, just focusing more on business, and you know, I can be in shape, and I just don't need to go on stage, right?
Dude, listen. I think as long as you keep making progress all the time, you don't have to commit to anything.
Yeah.
But if you keep getting in better shape, it happens. Why not do it? That's what I think.
You know who I spend the weekend with?
Who?
Chris Cormier.
Oh, really?
And he says to me, Mark, you're better than you ever were. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of reached out and said, listen, man, you got a place up at my place in San Diego. If you want to come here a couple days a week and train.
I love Chris.
I love him.
He's awesome.
I love him. I was happy I got to spend. I was just, you know, of course, I would like to spend the Father's Day with my father, or even Jenn's. But we live here and live in Canada.
Yeah.
So I got to spend Father's Day with Chris. You know, at his,
In Dallas, yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that.
In Dallas, yeah. Unfortunately, his father just passed away.
I know, that was tough for him.
So I was happy to spend time with him, and it was tough for him. But you know, Chris is also a father, and you hear from his son, and we had a good time.
He's great.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
You know, we're filming one of his guy that he helps tomorrow, John Rivas.
Oh, okay.
From New York. You know who he is?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's coming tomorrow, all the way from New York to film. That'll be good.
To Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. He's doing USA, so that'll be good.
When is the USA?
End of July
Hey, look.
in Arizona. I don't think that was in her hair. I didn't say anything. I was hoping to catch it on camera.
Yeah. That's really good. The real bloopers.
It's way up there. It exploded up. This is the real thing.
Is there anything left in there? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you leave some crumbs. Boy, he's hungry.
He's always hungry.
That boy's always hungry.
Always hungry.
What were we saying?
I said I'm a lucky guy
You are? Look at you.
because Jennifer I make the dog's food and she makes my food. Pretty much all my
I was gonna say, do you ever cook for yourself anymore?
I don't.
I don't think
What a life you got. Who says that?
What a life I got, right? Listen, if anything, I'm trying to emulate being like Jay Cutler because he's my hero. But I mean, you know,
Shout out to Angie.
shout out to Angie.
She doesn't cook all his meals.
It looks like it.
No, only for Instagram.
You might get in trouble.
She cooks some, not all.
So we also are very fortunate that MegaFit Meals sponsors
Oh,
us.
nice.
They've been great, you know, Billy, Meg.
She has to do an order today.
Yeah, they're out in Kentucky and Tennessee.
Yeah, they're great.
They're great. The meals are amazing. We love the meals.
It's like real fresh food.
Real fresh food,
Yeah.
and you know, Jen makes them really special with me. She cooks them up with love for me. So
So Jen, let me ask you this: are you able to actually use your food prep company like MegaFit Meal to prep for your shows?
Yeah, so what I can do with MegaFit is they do custom meals.
Okay.
So you can choose, like, you know, however many ounces of chicken you want, whatever veggies you want, whatever
Yeah.
protein and carb sources, and then you can put your meals together by yourself. So generally, I stopped doing their signature meals, which are so good.
Yeah.
Once I start my prep, and then right now I'll just get like my chicken breasts and stuff like that from them, and I'll do those meals from them.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I cook the rest myself.
what's
Nice.
nice about them is that they live the lifestyle themselves.
Yeah.
So they understand the importance of having our food prepared a certain way. You know, it's not really. You know, they have the signature meals for flavor and for
Yeah.
stuff like that. But when Jen's competing, you know, she's competing. You know, everything is super tight.
Yeah, I'm asking because when Jay, when he was competing at the time, he used to cook like every single thing himself.
Yeah.
I don't think the meal prep were as popular back then.
Not at all.
So now, but I know that you was telling me towards the end that MegaFit Meal could just send you like pounds and pounds of chicken,
Yeah,
pounds
it's
of potato, and you customize it yourself, right?
Yeah,
That's
so
what you
they'll
do.
do like if I tell them I don't want it cooked in any oils or anything like that,
Yeah.
they can do by the pound, like
Yeah.
you know, chicken or fish or salmon,
Nice.
whatever it is, and then that's it.
Oh,
and then when
nice.
I compete, they'll just ship it to my hotel.
Oh, that's
like
great.
The rice and the veggies and the protein sources, so it's really easy.
That's awesome.
We love you guys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
They're amazing. And then in the off season, oh my goodness, their meals are so good.
Yeah? What's good in their menu off season that you can eat?
Their shrimp stir fry is one of my favorites. All their pizzas are incredible. They
Oh,
have
yeah?
like
Thai
pizzas with
spicy
a
beef.
cauliflower crust.
Wow.
Thai spicy beef is really good.
That's my favorite.
They're all pretty good.
Wow. All right, shout out to you.
Even my coffee is made with love. You see that?
Nice. Very cool. Well, that looks good, guys. Yum.
That's his egg that exploded all over me.
All right, chewing on the shoes here. I don't know whose shoes they are. Oh no, that's a toy. Okay. I thought they were chewing on the shoes.
Whenever someone comes over, he always gets his toys out and he wants to like show them off.
Yeah, that's awesome. Ah, the scale, the full-time scale.
Full time.
This is a real full-time bodybuilder house. I love
yeah.
it. And I hope Jay watches this. He'll watch it.
Yeah. But he'll tell me you're a full-time bodybuilder, aren't
He is.
Oh, geez.
So babe, are you competing again or what?
Am I competing again? That seems to be the most popular question that I've been getting because people see that I put on some size.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. My hopes and dreams are to compete again. Will I win on stage? Who knows? Maybe not. But for me, now that I've matured into this sport, I've accomplished everything I wanted to on a competition stage. Of course, I won the Olympia in 2013 as the first one. And a lot of great things have happened in my life. The greatest thing that's happened in my life because of the sport is Jennifer, right? But I do want to, walk away from my stage career, doing a posing routine, and coming up in Canada. My dream was to be a bodybuilder, and then of course I fell in love with Jay, Flex Wheeler, Dexter, Milos. All these guys are my heroes. Chris Cormier. Thanks, baby. This is basically my desk right now.
Yeah.
We have a dining table, but so I would like to compete again. Does it make sense for me to compete again? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Maybe.
I think you got to do what makes you happy. That's what I think.
Well, what makes me happy is making money. So.
Okay. Well, I don't know if competing is a good idea.
Exactly right. So this is a double-edged sword. When I'm competing, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of spending money.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll. What my plan is right now is just to continue getting in shape as if I was getting ready for a contest.
Yeah, there you go. No pressure.
Yeah, I'm going to document everything and just kind of do something that I have not really done, is document stuff. The YouTube.
It's important.
And all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Someone told me once that if it's not on YouTube or it's
Doesn't
not on
exist.
video, it never happened, right?
That's right.
So that's kind of the approach right now. And if I look where I need to look, I'll talk to Jay, I'll talk to Dorian, talk to Jenn, of course, and then I'll even reach out to Mr. Tyler Mannion and say, hey, what do you think? Is the dream alive or is the dream over? And then we'll go from there.
That's a tough question.
That's a tough question. But
I like your answer.
fortunately, all these people are always very direct and honest with me.
Oh yeah.
And if at that point they say, it's not worth it, but I feel like it's something that I need to do to put the seal on my happiness before I walk away, then because this is what I do know. I'm not happy with my last performance in men's physique. However, I feel like my physique is much better.
Has progress since then.
Yeah. And it's better for classic physique. I have a short torso and I have more legs than I could have ever shown. So, men's physique now has evolved so much where these guys have these like long torsos, which creates a small waist illusion, wide clavicles and lats. They don't have to pose. So standing there, they look superior.
Yeah.
From mine and Jeremy's era, things have changed a lot. So, and that's just how things goes in every sport, right?
Yeah.
So
the evolution.
Yeah, the evolution. So, but one thing is, I still love to train. I'll never stop training. I did have some injuries, with my lower back and stuff like that, trying to train too heavy, and of course, starting to train with Jared Feather and Mike Israel from Renaissance Periodization.
Great guys.
Yeah, great guys. They do my training programming in the gym. And of course, Dorian Hamilton does my nutrition.
Nice.
So I'm just having a lot of fun with that. Injury free, I'm getting a little bit older right now. I'm not telling you guys how old I am, but I'm a lot older than I look. So and feel sometimes. So that's it. That's what it is. So I was at the Dallas, Europe on the weekend. A lot of people are asking me every time I go to shows, which I go to often, as you know.
Yes.
I travel a lot because of the clients and Jen. People are wondering if I'm going to come back, and I would really like to come back.
Nice.
But it has to be like Cutler in 09.
That's right.
It can't be like all the other comebacks that you guys have
Lights
seen.
out.
Yeah, it has to be lights out. It has to be, it has to be like Cutler in 09. So,
That'd be good.
yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Security's around like that. He's the king.
He rules the house. His mommy said so.
Yeah, so I asked her, I said, do you like Frenchies? And she's like, no. I was like, well, too bad. You might have. And one of my close friends, Mike Hilco, who's probably the top French bulldog breeder in the U.S., he lives here. And I always wanted a Merle, that color?
Yeah.
Because I saw them in Europe. And he started making the Merles. So we went to his house one day and we just put the dog in your hand,
We came home with a dog and now he's just attached to me. He was so attached when we first got him though.
Yeah.
And I had to go home 2 weeks after we had just got him. And I was like carrying him everywhere, picking him up. I never let him on the ground. And then his mom was like, he's going to be so upset when you leave because like he's so used to being with you all the time.
Yeah.
And he used to go in my slippers. Like I would leave like my slippers, like there were booties here in the wintertime, and he would go inside them and sleep because he was like this big. Or he would like unzip my purse or my bag to go inside and sleep.
Oh,
Yeah, when we got him, he was literally this big.
wow.
And now he's a monster.
And now he's just a pig sitting here trying to eat all the food.
Oh,
Look at him, he's still looking.
I know. He's cute.
Maybe it's all done.
When does he get to eat again?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Okay, that's cool.
Look.
Just in case. Just in case there's a crumb behind.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Crumbs, bro.
Oh.
It's over. Come on, you ate
He used
already.
to climb into Chino's bowl when he was little. He would sit himself inside
Inside
the
the
bowl
bowl.
and lick around the edges.
I hope you have some videos of that. That's funny.
He's such a pig.
He lives to eat.
Lives to eat.
Lives to eat.
He will do anything for food.
Yeah, he is food obsessed for sure.
All right, so this is your work
Yes.
program
so
right now. Nice.
Right now I'm just making client check-ins. So here I just have my schedule for clients.
Nice.
So this way,
Stop.
He licks and bites.
yeah. So this way I know who's checking in on what days. So Monday, for example, I have a spreadsheet here with all my clients for checking in on which days. And then as I go through them, I'll just
Come here.
click them off so I know that they're done.
Nice.
And then if you guys didn't send your check-ins in the message, you ask me when your check-in is.
Very organized. So you said you have 65 right now. You have room for a little bit more. Where can people actually reach you if they do want to hire you for that?
So you can email me at JennDory@fitbodyfusion.com, Jenn with one N, or you can Instagram DM me and I can send you a swipe up link on Fit Body Fusion's website. You can actually go online to apply and then request me as your coach.
Okay, I'll put that in there so people can
I'll
find
send
you.
that
Awesome.
so you have it.
Yes. Jen, you were talking to me about some of your clients and stuff, and you're helping a lot of people who want to do lifestyle change, as well as people who are competing. Tell me the main difference between the two that you feel.
So I was just saying that I love doing competition prep because I've been through it. I've been through the depths of prep. I know what it's like and what it takes to get there. So it's fun for me to help someone else reach their goals on stage. But when it comes to lifestyle, it's just a totally different kind of transformation that I really enjoy lifestyle clients because you really get to help someone change their entire life and they're forever so grateful to you for that. So it takes a lot of, like give and take and like tug and pull sometimes with lifestyle clients to get onto that consistent routine and, for them to actually hold themselves accountable and push themselves to not just be, half-assing it kind of thing. But then once they do start seeing those changes and they get on a consistent routine, they start to pretty much change their whole lifestyle, and then it usually is on a referral basis that their friends notice, oh, you look great, and they're just so happy with the life that they've now living due to the help that you've given them, basically, that they're forever so grateful for you. So I have a few lifestyle clients that have been with me for a long time. One of my clients, Megan, she started out with me as a lifestyle client, and she's been my client for almost 4 years now.
Wow.
And she is like such a close friend of mine now too, and like she always has me know you completely changed my life. So that is just so gratifying to me.
Yeah.
And knowing that she's so grateful for it, and she's such a hard worker. So it's like once they get into the routine of everything, I just find I love doing lifestyle because you really change their entire lifestyle.
They really want it though, because when you deal with competitors, they have something, they have a deadline.
Yeah.
They have to get ready by a certain time, otherwise they're going to embarrass themselves. Mm-hmm. So I think the motivation is for them higher.
Yes.
Those people who want to change their life, they don't really know what they're getting into, right?
So with lifestyle, there has to be a give and take because it's not like a competition prep where it's like pedal to the metal all the time. You have to be 100% or you're failure.
Yes.
Because as a lifestyle, I mean, you can't expect someone to be perfect 24/7. We're humans, we're not robots.
Yeah.
And you're going to slip up, or you might have days that you were 80% one week, some weeks you might be 50%. But the goal is creating that consistency in the long run that you can maintain and live a healthy, sustainable lifestyle and reach those goals while still having some balance in your life. Because it's not sustainable and it's not fun for someone to live a lifestyle that's so rigid and strict that you're scared to eat anything. So for lifestyle, it's a little bit of a different focus than competition prep.
Do you ever have a hard time with that?
Not so much, just because I'm very like flexible with adapting to different kinds of clients.
No, I mean for you.
Oh, for me?
Yes, as a competitor.
You guys saw me in my off season. I was thick, so. But that's the thing. Like even for me as a competitor in my off season, I'm not scared to enjoy myself and live my life and gain some weight, because when it comes time for me to get that weight off, the weight will come off. So I would rather, have those memories with loved ones and enjoy some food and have some balance, so that when it comes time to prep, I'm ready to pedal to the metal.
So you're okay with living during the off season, and then when it's time to just turn it on, you turn it on, and that's it. Whoa!
What is going on?
Hey!
He's pissed. The little one's pissed.
He was a winner.
Yeah, he is the bully.
No, he was fighting. Hey.
Yeah, that's fighting.
Nice. You want to go in here?
We had to break up the fight.
Stay in there. No, they'll fight.
So you don't have a hard time. So what I was asking is, you don't have a hard time going from the off-season mode to like overnight, flipping that switch, and then that's it. Now you never cheat again.
Yeah, because for me, when I'm in prep, this prep has been really different because I've been coaching myself. Honestly, it's been one of the most enjoyable, least stressful preps I've ever had.
Really?
And my weight's just been flying off.
Your progress is amazing.
Yeah, like where I'm at right now compared to last year, 7 weeks out, way ahead of where I was. My shape is way better. Just my muscle looks better. And I think that comes down to me having a good break in the off season, enjoying some food, mentally resetting, physically resetting, and then starting into my prep. I was still doing cheat meals once a week. I was still eating a lot of food. I wasn't doing crazy cardio.
Wow.
And even right now, I'm doing 45 minutes of like walking for cardio. I'm still eating a decent amount. I just cut my carbs down, so you guys will notice it's kind of low carb now. And I just cut my cheat meals out. So I think it's just having that balance between both.
Wow.
It doesn't need to be, so strict in your off season. For some people, I guess they want to do that. Me personally, I want to live my life too. So
good. That's good.
I like food, so.
Yes, that's a good thing.
I like sweets.
You do?
Yeah.
That's your favorite treat? Sweets?
Sweets, always. I'm like crumble cookies, pink box donuts. I just got him pink box yesterday, actually.
Nice.
He just ate 2 donuts last night. Huh?
My cookie dealer.
Yes.
Oh,
You eat some of that?
dealer. Oh my goodness. We had those in the off season. They sent us those and they're dangerous.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks,
I know, dude. We just had them on. Did you see the video? We just had them on. Yeah, you have to watch it.
I actually just threw out a box, an empty box from that the other day.
They're great. So happy. They're so people, though. It's like such good people. Juan and Karen, yeah. Awesome.
No, they're good.
Well, very good. Well, I'm glad that this year, so I didn't even know that you were prepping yourself this year. That's a big change this year.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I've been prepping myself for the past, I guess, what's it been, 2 months now?
Yep.
Wow.
2 months, and it's just like I know my body pretty well,
Yeah.
and I know what I have to do,
Yeah.
and I know when I have to do it and when to be patient. So with fat loss, a lot of it comes to just being consistent and patient. You don't always need to be changing things or like killing yourself with cardio and low calories because your body gets tired and it looks tired. So you have to kind of change the variables when you need to. You don't need to kill yourself when it's not.
That's not easy to do it yourself because. Is there people? I'm assuming Mark that can actually look at you and kind of give you that feedback. What do you think?
Yeah.
And
So even though I do my own coaching now, I still do my check-ins the same as if I was sending to a coach. So I'll set up my tripod and I'll do my posing video and check-ins. I'll take my weight. And the same as I do with my clients in the spreadsheet, I do my own spreadsheet for myself. So I'll put my weight and my measurements, what I'm eating, my cardio, just to keep track of everything.
I see.
Same with my pictures.
She can compare weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll show him and get his opinion on where I'm at.
Okay.
And he's kind of like my second set of eyes. And then I have a couple other people in my corner who help me out. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it.
And she also has, tell me your education.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a coach for like 6 years. I've been competing for 6 years.
Yeah.
I have my university degree in kinesiology.
Yeah.
I have ISSA nutrition certification, personal training certification. So it's not like I don't know what I'm doing in that sense.
No, I know, but so many people at the top of the game will have not only a coach for the gym, a nutritionist. And you would think, people like Jay, sometimes I think people just want to have someone to just, here, I don't want to deal with it, let me know, even though they know, but I don't know. So it's great that you're doing it yourself and it's actually working. But you know who did that also towards the end of his career and did really well? Dennis Wolf.
Yeah.
Same thing, and never looked better. So sometimes it works.
I mean, I have Andy trains me in the gym twice a week, he's been pushing me since we were talking about this in the last video.
Yeah.
A week after Olympia, we started training, so he trains me twice a week, which is a good push for me.
And he sees you all the time, so I'm sure you can notice your progress.
Yeah, he sees me training and changing.
Yeah.
And then he goes over my check-ins with me. I go through it, and I'm hard on myself, so I'm not someone who's like scared to suffer, for example. Like,
she'll never cheat, ever.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to cheat on my diet, or I'm going to say, I need a cheat meal if I don't need one. That I don't have that issue where some people, it's hard for them to, step back and be objective about their physique to how they actually look. For me,
it's a newer thing, don't you think? The whole cheat meal thing, Mark. And when I talked to Jay when he first started competing, he told me when he would do diet with the Cetos, for 16 weeks he wouldn't have one cheat meal at all.
That's how it was when I started, man.
Right? And now it's like people start competing and they ask their coach, "What's my cheat meal?"
Yeah.
Well, it's just like
I think it depends. So like for me, if I started prep for example, I started prepping at 18 weeks out for the show. So I still want to have, a weekly cheat meal that for us is like, we'll go to a steakhouse, we'll have a steak dinner kind of thing, and then dessert, of course. But, so for me, it's like, if you're 100% on track throughout the week, like I am, to have one meal really doesn't hurt you. If anything, it just gives your body an extra boost of calories and energy to feel you out a bit more. And then you push hard in the gym the next day. And then usually you'll go up a few pounds and you drop even lower. So that's kind of...
Is that the psychology behind the cheat meal? I think it's why people maybe like a mental break also because
I think most people it's mental.
It's got to be hard to do 16 weeks without ever cheating one time.
Yeah, I've done it.
We pay attention to macronutrients as well, right? Like, it's give and take. So, like Jenn knows when she needs something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And her cheat meals are not like
our cheat meals.
She chooses like we go to a steakhouse. She'll have like a fillet steak. It'll be
a little bit more fat and Okay.
Quality.
Or I'll start incorporating. Now I'm cutting out my cheat meals just because we're getting close.
Yeah.
I don't really need them. I can suffer and deplete a bit now.
Yeah.
So now comes the suffer mode, just so I can be ready a little bit early, and then I'll implement high days as needed, just with clean carb sources like rice, oats, fruit, stuff like that.
Awesome. Do you have an extra cup with some ice for me?
Of course. I was supposed to ask if you
Yes. I have some in the car, but I need ice. I can't just drink water and.
Use mine if you want. I have pre-workout in here. How much ice do you want?
A little bit more. Thank you. All right, what's the concoction? People are going to want to know what the secret is.
I'm going to do ice because it's hot out.
Yes.
Okay, so water. This is just our filtered water.
You get a filter in Vegas because it's hard water.
It's not good water. So come into our special pantry. And so Pre-HD Elite. This is the non-stim, the pump formula.
Nice.
Pre-HD Ultra is the one with stimulants in it, so that's going to have caffeine. Pre-HD Black is their hardcore stimulant one, if you want to get crazy. And then Intra HD, Gluta HD, Vita HD. I actually forgot to take this morning, so I'm going to take this with my next meal when we get home. Usually I do this with meal 1, but Dave was distracting me today.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. So before I did cardio, you guys didn't see, but I took 2 caps of Burn HD. So this is a thermogenic with cortisol support. This is awesome. I find it really helps with breaking a sweat. And for me, it's a really good appetite suppressant. So that's why I like to use this during my prep. It's not crazy high in caffeine either. So it's not like you're going to crash from it or you have to worry about, taking a pre-workout.
Nice.
Same thing with the Pre-HD Ultra. It's not crazy caffeine. I think it's 137 caffeine per 1 scoop.
Okay.
So it's really nothing crazy. Like you could get crazy and do 2 scoops. I probably will. Or I stack it. So I try and match the flavors so I can stack them together.
Yeah.
But I think we'll probably do peach rings of this and stack it with some Pre-HD Elite.
Nice.
Choices.
When do you take your glutamine? Like when you come back?
Yeah, so usually the glutamine, I'll do that before bed with my shake. So I usually do Pro HD as like protein ice cream before bed just because I want something sweet at night. So that's like my final nightcap.
Nice.
And I'll just put glutamine in there.
Nice.
Just so you don't have to taste it. But this is probably my favorite flavor, the peach rings.
Oh yeah, peach.
So we'll do like a heavy scoop of that. Do you want a scoop of this one too?
Sure. Oh, you know what though?
Or you have your stuff mixed?
Yes, I was going to use it for the protein. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was going to use it for protein. That's why.
Huh?
I was going to use this ice for the protein
Oh,
in the car.
You another one.
Sorry.
We don't have a shortage of shaker cups.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'd like to try their stuff.
Their stuff is really good.
Cool.
How many scoops, Dave?
Just one.
Just one. I'll give you a heavy scoop too.
Thank you. So you drinking on the way there or while you train?
So usually I do it on the way there.
Okay.
Just so that way it kicks in.
Yeah.
Dragon's Lair we're going to train at today. It's about 18 minutes from me. So
Nice.
by the time this kicks in, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Ready to start.
Shoulders today.
Shoulders today.
Who's that?
He's competing.
Who's that?
Alan.
Hey, how are you, Alan?
What's up, buddy?
Good. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for what's it called?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico in Bahamas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're ready to go, man.
All right.
We're good. We're excited. Absolutely our best look ever. So, we can't wait.
I'm excited for you, man. Just a few more days.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
He leaves tonight. I leave on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Just boy, ready.
Cool.
Got my passport. Canadian passport.
That's right.
Do you want pre-workout?
Sounded. Alright, bro.
Yeah, bro. You should come out and pick up some of that pre-workout.
3D.
Bro, that's the shit, bro.
This is the best during workout. Intra HD. Have you tried this flavor yet?
No.
It's really good.
I've never tried any of their stuff. I think, you know what? That's not true. What's his name? Austin Carr gave me some of their pre. Yeah, one time. That was good.
Alright, I'll hit you in a little bit.
Yeah.
I did have waters in the fridge, but someone.
You have 212?
Someone took it.
I don't know if he was gonna jump and open actually.
Usually
I'll refill this with that. Yeah.
Usually I don't like cold water, but if I'm doing like this, I like to do it in cold water just so I'm training.
Yeah.
It's about 6 months ago, glass was all.
Yeah. You have open there?
Wow.
I don't have a funnel, but
I know. You're pretty talented.
I'm just gonna guesstimate how
Wow.
much I need.
Because it's a big purse for them.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Jenn Dory special.
That's right. That's what Jay would say. The Jenn Dory special.
I'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
A little bit sweeter.
Mark, you coming with us?
I kind of feel like I need another meal before I train.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to train today?
It's a push day. So
Okay.
I'm doing,
I would just train so you get it over with.
I don't know. Feeling.
I took all my cold waters.
This would be like cold water.
I stocked the fridge yesterday with cold water. I was gonna put it with my.
Usually like
Room temperature?
I'm so weird. I don't like cold drinks.
Wow.
Especially water. I only like room temp water.
You know, the Americans, when I first moved here, one thing I noticed the most that they put ice in everything. Back home, we don't do that because then it's less liquid.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you drink Diet Coke and stuff. I don't want to have the ice
That
to
was the
be
first
like.
time you ordered iced tea in the States. And you were like, what is this? Unsweetened tea. Iced tea in Canada is like
Yeah,
very different.
yeah. That's funny.
A lot of different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to head out to the Lair. And we're gonna go train during the time of champions. We're gonna try to convince Mark to go. All right.
I'm feeling hyper.
I was just telling Dave, this is the best cocominos. I pretty much put this on everything. Like all of my ground chicken breast, turkey breast.
To get flavor.
Yeah, because it's like a sweet and salty flavor. It's almost like a soy sauce alternative, but it's sweeter.
Where do you get that?
This one, Albertsons, Sprouts.
Really?
Amazon.
Smith's.
Smith's.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
Tell them what you're making. Show them the box.
So Mark's next meal, because he's going hypo, he wants to eat quickly, is gonna be Mega Fits. So this is gonna be 6 ounces of chicken with veggies, and then he's gonna do 125 grams of jasmine rice that we had cooked.
Nice.
I think it's Dory and Hamilton.
Oh, thanks, Jennifer Dory.
Thanks, Jennifer Dory. If we're thanking people, you'd be sitting here thanking me all day.
You're what? Oh, here we go, Dave.
I'm keeping this in.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
boy.
Get this in.
This is the real shit. This is not. This is not scripted. This is real. Yeah. That's awesome.
Uncensored.
All right.
Unplugged.
Always something to say.
All right. So, are you gonna come and train after this meal?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
We're gonna head to the gym first. So.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. This one just. That's why you add the rice. This one is just veggies. And chicken.
So
Nice.
chicken, veggies. So this is one of Megafit's custom meals. So we just got them to do for his 6 ounces of chicken and then mixed veggies, and then it comes frozen so it stays fresh.
Nice.
And then just put it on here to go.
Got a lot of salt.
Something
Jeez.
more?
Salt is a transport system.
Yeah.
The pump.
You want more?
That's good.
Well, you're gonna get a good pump.
He likes a lot of salt.
Yeah, I see that.
It's like when you're at the restaurant, they're like, "Tell me when." You're like,
And the guy.
Yeah, we always order Caesar salads, and the guy's like, "You want some fresh pepper?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he comes, he goes, "Click, click." He's like, "That enough?" I'm like, "Nah, dude, keep going. I'll tell you when." Like, his arm's getting a pump.
"You want
Oh, that's funny.
so much salt?"
What's favorite restaurant you like to go eat when you go out?
Ooh, we are big fine dining connoisseurs. So
Okay, well, in Vegas, off the strip, that's a really good steakhouse with like really good vibes and like more like fun, upbeat herbs and rye. Amazing
rye.
food, amazing vibes.
yeah, good food.
It's off the strip. They have good happy hours and stuff like that too.
That's my favorite sauce.
Okay.
We're talking about
Sriracha, maple.
Sorry. The flavor gang.
He loves Joe Stone Crab's desserts.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're good fun.
Del Frisco's has the best butter cake. If you've never had that, that's the best dessert I've ever had in my whole life.
Wow.
Del Frisco's butter cake, it's way better than Mastro's, even though Mastro's has the original
The
one.
original one, yeah.
Del Frisco's is the best. And
Well, you know food. You know restaurants.
there's some really good Mexican food here. El Dorado Cantina. We were obsessed with that
At,
place.
at,
for,
at the Tivoli Village.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate there Friday.
You like it?
Yes, it's nice.
Have you had
Yeah.
the fresh guac where they make it at your table?
Fresh guac.
We didn't have that. We just had the chicken burrito. But yeah, okay. First time I went.
Yeah,
you know.
they'll do guac and they come with the avocados and they'll mash it at the table and add whatever.
Okay,
you want.
wow.
Fresh.
Really good.
Wow. It was busy.
Fresh.
It was like super busy.
It's a
Yeah.
good vibe in there.
Yes, it's nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, very nice. All right. We're gonna feed Mark so you can go to the gym. Open water to go with your cocoa sauce. Okay. Are you hungry?
Sorry, I'm so tired.
Uh-oh.
It's I'm not like that when I'm hungry.
She's not like you when she's hungry.
She's always in a good mood,
I'm
Jen.
not grouchy when I'm hungry.
No.
Cosmo and I are always hypo. Cos, are you hypo?
Yeah, he's like, look at me, feed me.
He's like, I'm overweight. Feed me.
I can feed my stomach sucking against my spine.
The vet says you're overweight.
And the vet says you are too.
What do you know?
I know I'm not, Dad. I'm hungry.
Show him his balls.
Stop.
The money makers. Those are the money makers.
Stop being like that, Ben.
Oh,
He's a little boy.
I know. I like its snort. It's cute.
Yeah, he's snoring.
Alright, go on, babe.
Hey, you drive fast.
Drive slow.
Ooh, it's a hot one in Vegas.
Pre-workout is done, and now it's time to go train some shoulders.
Yes,
Yes.
to the Lair. First time we train here with you.
Yeah, on video.
Nice.
Might be longer because it's
Oh,
they open at 1.
what time is it?
12:53. I mean, we're allowed in.
Okay, yeah, we are. Read that again.
This is VIP time, Dave.
Are you Dave from fucking JayTV, man? Whoa, bro, JayTV, bro.
Thank you. I thought it was one already. Thank you. Hey, Alex. Hi.
How are you?
I like your hair.
Thank you.
It's nice.
Thanks.
I like that pool. I told Flex I want to see that pool when it's
I
finished.
know. We should have started this a long time ago.
Project pool. That'll be great.
I need it. It's so hot.
Yeah, I know. What are we starting, Jen?
Let's start with lateral.
Side lateral. Yeah. Maybe we get to the house and he's still there. All right, we're gonna go eat. All right.
Time to eat.
Yes.
Yeah, just watching it. I'll give you a call back after. Okay, love you. Hello, little boys.
Wow, I thought they would come and greet you. Oh, okay.
They're sleepy at this time.
There you go.
Hi, baby. Are you sleepy? Oh, you almost slept. Chino, you don't want to come say hi to mommy?
I'm sleeping over here. Aww. Good boy. Always a party when you come home. Yeah. Hi guys. Hi guys. Thank you. Aww. Good boy. All right. So what is Jennifer Dory eating post-workout?
Very fancy, you know, some ground chicken breast and jasmine rice, and then some shredded lettuce. We're gonna add some pink Himalayan sea salts, everything but the bagel seasoning, of course, and then cocominos, as always, just to add more flavor. There's no nutritional, I guess.
Zero everything, really?
Because some people ask, like, is it like aminos, like BCAAs type of thing?
Yeah.
And they see cocominos. It's just for flavor, so.
I'm gonna buy some.
Just for flavor.
Are you starving right now?
I'm starving.
Yeah.
So I ate,
Like around.
like 4 hours ago.
Yeah. What time is it? It's like 2. Yeah.
2:40.
2:40. Yeah.
All good. Bikini Girls is a little bit different. We don't have a lot of food to eat, so we want to try and stretch it out
Ah, yes.
as much as possible.
Nice. How do you feel? Refueled.
Still hungry.
Really?
I just started today actually. I'm gonna start doing some carb cycling, so incorporate some low days. So today is my first low day that I've done, so I'm hungry. But,
So how many grams of carbs do you get on low day?
I still have about 100 grams of carbs.
Okay. What's a high day?
High day will be closer to like 150, 180.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it on my leg days just to keep the energy up and give my metabolism a bit of a boost. Higher days will bring the carbs up.
Nice.
Lower days bring them down.
Do you have days where you have no carbs at all?
Right now, no.
Okay.
Ideally, not having to get there. I might drop my rest days just to do like 1 or 2 carb meals, so it's lower. But until we have to get there, probably not doing no carbs again unless I have to.
Nice.
Yeah.
You've been traveling so much this past year. You're finally done now because you said like at 8 weeks out, that's it. I'm staying home,
Yes.
which is good. But how much have you traveled? Like you were almost gone every weekend.
Yeah, so from, I guess, it was like a 6-week span that every weekend we were gone. We were in Pittsburgh for the Pittsburgh Pro, and then we were in Tampa for New York Pro. We were in Arizona for a week for the Fit Body Fusion Seminar and some photo shoots and stuff. And then I was in Miami, and then we were in Tampa again. So I was just like time zones all over the place and like traveling a lot, which you were asking me, you know, how do I prep like that?
Yes. Because I find it so challenging whenever I don't travel as much as you do, but sometimes you go places and if you try to just stick to a regiment and train and eat all your meals, that's a challenge. So I can't imagine how you do it prepping for a show. Give some of your tips on how do you stay on track and how you're able to actually, eat all your meals.
I think the biggest thing is just one, like committing to staying on track when you travel, because if you put in your head that, I'm traveling, so I'm just going to throw everything out the window, you're not even going to put any effort into that. You can go and eat junk food and not train, or you can bring your meals and find healthy alternatives and train. It just comes down to your mindset and your effort and, are you willing to do the work and make time for it, or you want to just be lazy and not commit to it. So if I'm in my off season, I have a little bit more flexibility, of course, but being, I think I was between like 12 to like 8 weeks out when I was traveling. I didn't want to be off track, so I made sure that my hotel had a gym. That way I could do my cardio in the morning. I could get my training done either first thing in the morning or late at night, just so I wasn't sacrificing my training and cardio. I was running around a ton when I traveled, so I actually drop weight all the time when I travel just because I'm so active running around versus at home being a lot more sedentary.
Yeah.
Food-wise, I honestly just prepped and packed all of my food to bring with me, and then when I got there, went to the grocery store or I just Instacarted some stuff. So I was telling you earlier how I do my food just to save space, save time, to make sure it stays fresh and cool. I always will cook all my protein sources, so like my chicken breast, my egg whites, my ground chicken breast, whatever protein sources you're having, cook it, portion it out, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then you can like suck the air out of it or just roll it up, put it in the freezer so it stays cold, and then the day of your travel you can take it out to put in like an insulated lunchbox or like a, you know, a 6-pack bag or a Fitmark bag, anything like that. Keep your meals with you though when you travel, just in case
something gets lost.
A few times my luggage got lost or it was late, so I always have my food with me when I travel, but I don't have to worry about that. And then I just keep my meals for the day that I'm going to be eating. I keep those out fresh, and then the frozen food will keep it cool, almost like an ice pack. And then by the time you reach your destination, your food will hopefully still be frozen, if not cold, and then you can just put it in the hotel fridge. And then things like, you know, oats you can travel with for carb sources really easily. Rice cakes are really easy on the go. You can get little packages of rice that you can heat up in the microwave. You can always get those once you get to your destination, or you can cook it ahead of time and bring with you. Any veggies and stuff I'll usually just get fresh from the grocery store, or I'll get like a carton of egg whites. And if you have a microwave in your room, you have no excuse. So if you don't have a microwave and you're making, you know, oats for example, you can use the coffee maker just to make boiled water with it. So that's an easy tip. Breakfast usually is like oats and egg whites, or oats and protein powder. Protein powder you can heat up in the microwave. Get fancy with it. You can just drink it with water. Chicken and rice, you can eat that cold, or you can heat it up.
So do you stay at a place that has a kitchen? Is that the goal when you're on traveling, or
I haven't actually.
Really?
Yeah, but that's all. If you can stay somewhere that has like a kitchenette, like a suite, it's obviously more ideal because you have access to fresher food. Like you can cook yourself in a pan. You have a fridge, a microwave, an oven, all that kind of stuff. But usually when I'm traveling at show weekends, it's so hectic that I don't have time to be like prepping fresh food. So I just cook everything ahead of time. All I really need is a fridge and a microwave. Every single hotel pretty much has a fridge. Some of them don't have microwaves, but if you ask, they can either bring one to your room, or they'll have it on a certain floor that you can go down to.
So you cook enough food before you leave for going and coming back?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you can't cook whilst you're there, so you need something for the return.
So usually I'll count out however many meals I need to bring and all my food. I prep all that here, portion it out into Ziploc bags just because it's less room than Tupperware. And then I will freeze it and travel. Actually, let me show you. I got these off of Amazon because I saw a few competitors with them. And I haven't used them yet, but I feel like they're going to come in handy for when I travel.
Oh, wow. They're thin.
So cute.
Yeah.
So it's like these little Tupperware containers, but they open up.
Oh, I was going to say, what can you put in there? Okay. Nice.
So they expand.
They're collapsible.
Yeah, so these ones I got off Amazon for like, I don't know, like $10 or $15. And then when you travel with them, they're easy to wash and to reuse. But also you can put your meal in it, and then when you're done, you know, you can just fold it up to travel with. So, things like that are really easy, or just good old Ziploc bags. It's funny, I was actually at Pittsburgh Pro, and I was sitting with Debbie, and I pulled out from my purse a Ziploc bag with chicken and rice and a spoon, and I was just eating out of a Ziploc bag. And Mark was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
"You gotta do what you gotta do."
So sometimes it just comes down to, you know, what are your goals and what are you willing to do to stay on track. And if you do go out to eat, you can always ask for, you know, like grilled meats. Ask them not to do any oils or marinades. Most places kind of already marinate it, so I prefer to just have my own food.
Do you travel with the scale?
Always.
You're full-time.
So whenever I travel, I'll bring like my protein powder, I'll put it in Ziploc bags. All my vitamins and supplements I'll bring in Ziploc bags with me. And then my scale, I always travel with that, and then some cutlery and stuff like that.
Nice.
Just so I stay on track with my routine. I still take all my vitamins, like my Vita HD. Actually, I have to take that because I forgot this morning. I'll take that with me, burn HD, so I can do my cardio and everything on routine.
Well, you make it sound really easy.
I think it just comes down to planning ahead of time and telling yourself that you're going to stay on track. So
Yeah.
there's, it's one of those things that it's a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
So when I travel, it doesn't matter if I get in at midnight and I'm tired, I have to do my training and cardio. So I go to the gym and get it done.
Yeah.
I don't think about it. I don't convince myself that I'm too tired or I don't want to do it, because then you're going to just tell yourself that you'll do it later, or you'll catch up later.
Yeah.
But if you're traveling every week and you have goals that you have to reach, that catch-up game does not work. So it's definitely not a good game to play.
Wow.
Yeah, so I just plan ahead. You can just make sure that you have a microwave and a fridge in your hotel and pack all your food with you. Just make
Nice.
sure your food stays cold so you don't get sick.
Yes. Yes.
I had that happen to me in Colombia,
Really?
like South America, Colombia, in 2019, I think.
Wow.
I've never been so sick in my life. Oh my goodness.
Were you able to compete, or
I competed there, yeah. I was sick the entire night. Like,
how did you do?
I was fourth.
Really?
It was not a good showing.
Ugh.
Poor Mark was like holding a bucket the entire night.
Oh my
and
God.
it was just not a good experience.
Yeah. Not recommended.
I didn't get to enjoy Colombia at all. I was sick the entire time for like 3 whole days.
Well, I appreciate you giving your tips. It's interesting.
Of course.
You know, because not everybody talks about it. So nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, thanks, Jen. You know, I'm laughing with Jen because I kind of threw her whole schedule off today because we were filming and stuff. But I was asking her, you know, how many meals does she get to eat before training? How many after? Kind of see her schedule. What is your normal schedule when you do any?
So normally I try and wait to have my first meal a little bit later in the day, just so I'm not starving. If I eat really early, I'm starving all day long. So usually I'll do my cardio. I will make Mark's food, you know, get the dogs going, and then I'll make my food after around like 10:30ish. Sometimes even 11 if I'm pushing it. So it's almost like a bit of fasting in the morning, I guess you could call it, post cardio. And then usually I'll eat 3 meals before I go train.
Okay.
Usually I train at like anywhere from like 5 to 7 p.m.
That's the busy time.
Yeah. It's a bit
Yeah.
different. And then sometimes like 4-ish, depends. And then I'll eat my last 2 meals once I get home.
Okay.
Generally meals every 3 hours or so, depending on how long my day is or how busy I am. But usually I try and get all of my work done in the morning. So usually I do cardio, I eat breakfast, I'll sit down and do work for a few hours, I'll do some client calls, and then eat, head to the gym, come back, and then I can just chill for the rest of the evening.
Okay. I was gonna ask you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 meals. Did you ever eat 6 meals, or is it just because you don't have that much food to eat, so it's better to do 5?
Yeah, I used to do 6 meals. I just found it was tough to get all 6 meals in.
Yeah.
And I prefer to have a little bit bigger meals than have
Yeah.
6 small meals. So
Yeah.
for me, 5 bigger meals is better
Yeah.
than
Okay.
6 smaller meals. I mean, my meals are small right now anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know how many calories you're eating right now, or no?
Right now, I'm eating about 1,400 calories, I think.
Okay.
Something around there.
What's the lowest you ever go? Does it change all the time, or
I mean, previous preps, I've gone very low.
such as?
Not really something I would advertise or recommend. But sometimes with prep, you have to suffer. Like, you know, last year I was doing like no carb, no fats, just protein veggies for a couple weeks.
Oh my God.
So that was tough.
Yeah.
So hopefully not having to get there. But if I do, then you just grind it out. And
Yeah.
it's short term. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, it's nice that you're more. You seem to me more. I guess less stress, or just more in a better place this year
Yeah.
compared to last year. Am I right? Or
Yeah, I think that, I mean, last year we were at home for lockdown for a lot of the time.
yeah, but we filmed like before Tampa. You know, I
Yeah,
think
we
we
filmed
did.
before
We went to
Tampa.
Lift Factory. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then we filmed right after Tampa too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just because I've been settled here and
Yes.
I'm like in my element here, you know, I have my
Yes.
gyms here that I train at, my schedule is set up.
You're stable
and
this year.
yeah, like
Yeah.
with my job with Fit Body Fusion, I mean, I've been with them for like 2 months now, so I'm used to my routine with them
Yeah.
and the workload. And I have a good routine with everything that I get everything done.
How important is the routine in dead?
How important is routine?
Yeah, it's gotta
Routine
be.
is everything. I tell my clients this all the time. I tell everyone, you know, in terms of long-term success, it's those daily habits, everything that you do in your daily schedule that's going to be conducive to your long-term goals, or vice versa if it's not going to be conducive to it. So just ask yourself, you know, everything that you're doing in your day, is that going to get me closer or further away from where I want to be? And reevaluate your day if so. Like
Good
if you're,
advice.
you know, that comes to working, making money, getting ready for a show, your lifestyle when it comes to being healthy, all those kinds of things.
When we spoke last year, you were just finishing all your studies, which you studied a lot to get your degrees and everything.
My sister called me with our diplomas. So
Oh, nice.
I'm waiting for my diplomas supposed to be being mailed here with my graduation cap tomorrow.
Oh, so the person on the phone, that was your sister? But I wanted to see her.
My twin sister.
I know. You need to call her back.
Yeah, so she just called me saying that, did I redirect it to come here? I said,
Okay.
yeah, it's coming tomorrow. So
Okay, nice.
too bad I wasn't here today. I could have shown you my diploma.
I know. And at the time, you were just like, I'm doing so well with the business and the training and all that stuff. You weren't sure if you're actually going to do anything with that degree. How do you feel now? You're still, I'm sure after getting second at the Olympia, it's like you're feeling that way even more, right?
Yeah. I think I have a really great thing going with Fit Body Fusion. I'm very grateful for the opportunity that Jamie provided me with. And this way I get to build my own brand and business under their umbrella with clients, lifestyle and competition prep, which is something that I enjoy. It's super gratifying for me to help people and to get them on track to make those positive changes in their life. And with competing being a priority in my life too, I just don't really think about going back to school right now or doing something with my degree, although indirectly I use my degree for my knowledge and education with everything that I do right now, fitness-wise.
That's awesome.
But in terms of specializing more school or anything like that, most likely not, at least right now, just because I have a great job right now that I don't really need to.
So you like the way your life is right now? That's great.
My life is very good right now.
That's great.
Yeah, sometimes I just look around and I'm like, wow, I didn't think my life would be like this, but I'm grateful because I have, an amazing life.
So it's a nice surprise.
Yeah, it's crazy when you're younger, you think your life is going to be
A certain
something,
way. Yeah.
And then when you're grown up, I feel like I'm still a child, but like I say to Mark, I'm like, I thought when you're grown up, you're supposed to have everything like figured out. And then you realize that no one has anything figured out and they're just kind of going with the flow and hoping that they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So if you're not sure where you're going, just keep going because no one knows where they're going.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, like in the adult world, I used to think that like parents had like a handbook of everything, they knew some type of like higher wisdom than younger people, but they just fake it till they make it too. We're all just faking it.
It's something nobody ever tells you. You just got to figure it out on your own.
I feel like everyone's just kind of stumbling through life and hoping that they come across the right path. And when you do find it, But,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, as long as you're happy, that's what matters, right? You seem in a really good place. You seem really happy.
I'm super happy. I have, amazing family.
Good friends. And
my dogs, Mark.
Yeah.
I live in Vegas. I never would have thought I lived in Vegas coming from Canada.
Right.
But the weather is incredible. Even when it's melting hot out like this, I still would take this over the cold any day.
Yeah, tell me about it.
No more snow for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jenn, thank you so much for giving a glimpse into your life and what it's like. I think it was pretty good.
You guys are following along.
It was a lot of talking today, but you have a lot to say, so it's good that we get to get you talking a little bit. No, that was great.
Yeah.
So the next time we're gonna see each other is just a few short weeks before the next show. We're gonna go to a new location. We're gonna try to do something new.
We just planned that out today, so stay tuned for that.
And then you'll be like just about to compete. So I can't wait for people to see your progress. And we get a lot of Jennifer leading up to it. And I'm sure we'll see each other before the Olympia again. So
we have about 9 pounds to go. So when you guys see
me
next, when you guys see me next, I'll be a much smaller version of myself.
All right, Jenn. Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you.